righty. Hello, everyone. We'll give it a few minutes till everybody joins us. I'm Gretchen Pritz, and we're here with the lovely Dawn Crystal today. So we'll just officially jump into this call today on Thyroid Reboot, your complete path to energize, balance, and thrive. So although Dawn does not need any introduction to our audience, there may be some new people here. So in case you don't know her, Dawn Crystal, an internationally recognized voice sound healer, a direct channel to God the Creator, medical intuitive, respective intuitive life coach, soul reader, pain release expert, and best-selling author of 6 books. Dawn is known as a leading transformational expert incorporating ancient wisdom for modern day success. She is passionate about helping people clear emotional and physical blockages so they can manifest from their higher selves, step into their full potential, and lead their lives and businesses in ways that align effectively with their soul's purpose. Dawn helps her clients to release themselves quickly from pain, emotional and physical, and she has miraculously healed many life-threatening health conditions such as cancers and unknown illnesses that no medical treatment could cure. She is an active mentor for entrepreneurs, CEOs, and celebrities, helping everyone. Dawn is the go-to person to get out of pain fast in minutes. Dawn participates regularly on global telesummits, radio shows, and podcasts. She was recently interviewed by The Today Show, Dr. Oz, Rachel Ray, The View, etc. since early 2017. Dawn has done a live bi-weekly program partnered at Learning Strategies Corporations called Sound Healing Sound Clearings. Dawn's unique sound healing CD has been purchased by clients around the globe, and she is available on both phone and Skype, as well as teleseminars. She lives on Maui with her adorable animal companions. So officially, welcome, Dawn.
Aloha. And I want to wholeheartedly say that when you say cancers, I have to say that my gift, one thing about me, everybody knows I'm a very humbled healer. It's not about me, it's about my gift. I help people really connect in with their own divine source connection of health and really aligning you with my gift. My gift is to really bring you that frequency, but really reality, Dawn Crystal, I would say, yeah, I'm gifted, but I don't take all the credit. I give my credit to God, okay? Guys, and you know that. So my dog was cured from cancer because I know how to shift chromosomes and DNA. I'm Gretchen. I'm all about shifting DNA and also my own because I had cancer too. So I'm first to admit it. I cured my own self. So that's part of my gift. But like I said, I'm not here to really teach you anything. I'm just helping you to remember who you are and know that you're a divine being, and we all have a birthright of having good health, right? But we do live in an environment. This is what we're talking about today, Gretchen. Our thyroid reboot is just living in the everyday life, right? Everyday life of just being exposed to all different things, right? I mean, we got stress, we take in chemicals in our body, we have toxins. I mean, all this stuff affects our body. Okay, and today we're going to be focusing on, I like to call it the master glands of the body. I really want to really focus on really 3 major ones because it really does make a difference. And as you know, Gretchen, I was just telling you before the call, I was a little ill this week with the flu. And I got, and I luckily I know how to work on myself, but I was really working on my thyroid. This week was really having issues. So even healers, right, Gretchen? We can get ill. I'm not saying that we stay ill, but hey, I'm first to admit I'm not exempt from picking up any viruses and stuff. But luckily, I'm here today and I'm feeling much better than I did earlier this week. But I had to work on my thyroid, guys. I worked
And
on my
why,
thyroid.
Dawn?
Yeah.
Why
What?
why did you have to work on your thyroid when you were
Oh,
with the flu?
well, I just felt that my thyroid needed. It was just feeling very. How can I put it? You could just tell my throat. Let me just give you some examples here. So my throat was just feeling very scratchy. Okay, it was just feeling very. I couldn't even swallow really, and it just I could usually tell from my throat, and a lot of times what people with thyroid issues, they have like they'll even have like a throat kind of throat extends a little bit. So my throat was just really, of course with the flu you're going to have a scratchy throat, but mine was just just really sore, okay, and I could barely swallow and stuff. So I knew that I needed to work a little bit on the thyroid, and I did, and it did help a lot. But it's just funny. We're doing thyroid today, and I had to work on that myself this week, and also my thymus. Okay, so we are talking about thyroid, but I also wanted to bring in the thymus today, which we'll be talking about here. Also, because of the fact that the thymus, a lot of people we don't even know. I don't want to get into it all right now, but the thymus sometimes can collapse on us. That's happened to me, where I was just really tired. Okay, and I didn't know my thymus collapsed. And it's not to say that it can't go back, and I'm not trying to put people in fear, but I had to work on that too this week. So it's a combination, and I think in this call today we'll be in the programs all about of course the thyroid because it's the master gland of the body. Of course, I think the parathyroid and the thymus all kind of working hand in hand, and they all have their own function. They all work kind of together. So but I'm just letting you know that it really helped me by boosting my own thyroid and thymus this week. And I'm here on the call, right? So, and I would show up anyway, but I think I sound a lot. I think I sound better because I have worked on
I
myself.
wouldn't even know you were sick. Like you don't sound
Yeah,
and
yeah.
your
No,
energy
I
level
was. Yes, I
sounds
was even yesterday. But here I'm today. I'm up. I'm standing here. I'm full of energy. So
yeah.
it doesn't matter. Yeah, but it's just to tell you, I just want everybody to know that I'm real, just like you are. And I have a physical body. Okay, and I do, get things at times like all of us, except, when you have tools, like I said, whatever it is, what I offer, recordings or MP3s and stuff, you have tools where you can kind of address these issues right away. And then if things don't get linger, because that's what happens. A lot of times we don't know exactly what's happening. We got a sore throat, it gets worse. Then you end up going to the doctor. And I'm not saying you should not go to the doctor. Okay. I'm just trying to bring a point here. And then you end up getting medicated for that. And then, and that's fine. If you feel to do it, please do. But I'm just telling you that I know just with thyroid issues, sometimes some of the thyroid issues that people have are because they're over medicated and there's synthetic chemicals um, disrupting the way the thyroid functions. Okay, so
Yeah.
but you have to do what you have to do. But what I'm trying to say, Gretchen, is you wouldn't have to get to that point if you were maybe just on top of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but we're all going to get the flu. We're all going to, that's just the way it
Right.
is.
Right.
you know, you know.
Marianne,
So,
Marianne says you sound full of energy, Dawn. I
oh, I
agree with
am.
you.
It's funny. I can have. I am full. Hey, it's real early in the morning here too. But it's funny. My soul kicks in because it's my higher self here. I'm the vessel, my body from my higher self. My soul's like loving this work and sharing the energy and all that stuff. But I just want people to know that I'm not here to say it's all about Dawn Crystal. I'm here to really empower you guys to really get your bodies back to really handling your own life and handling your own health. And I do with my vibration. Of course, I've done a lot of work to be this high vibration, of course, but my gift. But I'm not here to offer any codes, any symbols, or any, And like I said, I think that with the work I do, there's no I don't really bring in any kind of belief system, really. I'm just really what I'm doing is bringing pure source connection to you guys. And health is in the brain. I like to say health issues can be part in the brain, but a lot of our health issues, there's more to that. There's environmental factors. I mean, and the more and more we live in this life, I think that there's a lot of pollution. There's a lot of environmental factors that our bodies are up against daily. Okay, that we didn't have even 10 years ago. I mean,
Yeah.
let's face it, and I'm not going to get totally into this, but Gretchen, 5G is really huge on the body, okay, and it's really affecting a lot of us, and a lot of us don't even know it. But what can I
And
say? That's
so
just where we're.
is that impacting? So I want to
Yeah.
start really with, a lot of people, there's a lot of us that know we have thyroid issues, and there's a lot of us that have no idea. Like we might
Yeah.
have, stuff going on. So it can be like undiagnosed or diagnosed or, like so like
Well.
there's
Yeah.
so much when it comes to these kinds of issues. And also, are the 5Gs, all those kinds making
Yeah.
more issues for us?
Well, I think that everything compounds. Okay. I don't think anybody's, and I don't. I mean, I am a sensitive. Okay, so I'm aware, and I know people wear jewelry. There's all kinds of like stones you can wear in your body for 5G, and if you have it, great. I think whatever you feel that is helping you to support you, because we are being inundated with these energies all the time, and we just can't get away from it. I mean, I still have, honestly, Gretchen, a 4G phone, and I refuse, as long as I can, to get a 5G phone. Okay, that's just
Yeah.
me. That's my guidance. I mean, do what you want, guys, but that's what I'm being. So I'm still probably with the last 4G phones because I refuse. And that's because I'm being strongly guided, and of course, I won't wear them on my body. Okay, But yeah, I really feel that everything is compounding. I think that, I live in Hawaii. Everyone thinks that Hawaii is so beautiful and pristine. It's really, well, I live in Lahaina, so obviously the fires have really destroyed the environment. But just even before that, so much radioactivity, so much radiation here. I mean, Gretchen, I go out of the house, I get solar flares. I know they've been really high. I don't really not going to get into all that, but I have to like almost protect myself just from the sun, because I get this like this radiation hit, and I have to clear myself. So at least with the work that I do and everything I bring is always to bring your body into homeostasis. So what I'm trying to say is, even working on the thyroid program, guys, you guys got a MP3 for me. It's always going to be for what you're needing in that moment. Okay, even if it's saying, okay, this is for the thyroid, but you got you can always hit, always have your intention, but it's going to clear what's in the way of you, of whatever it says for a healthy thyroid. Okay, I'm just trying to just bring a point because I have so many MP3s and so many programs, right? But my energies are always set up with you guys when you listen, or even in my remotes. My remotes are miraculously, because they're going 24/7. I'm not one that just goes for 20 minutes or 15 minutes and gives you some energy. No, no, I bring you up to the highest vibration of the divine creator, guys. Okay, that's why I've done all this work. I mean, I was just talking to Gretchen before the call. I said, sometimes I disappear for a while. She goes, "What have you been up to?" Right, Gretchen? I said, "Well, I sometimes disappear for a while and I'm working on myself." You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just not wanting to talk to people. It's because I really have to do my work in order for me to be integrity here with you guys, right? To say this is what I bring, and I'm not going to muck myself up. I'm going to keep my vibration raising, and I think a lot of people like my energy because I'm really a high vibe. I
Yeah.
have to say wholeheartedly, I've done my work. I continue to do my work, and I'm a mover and shaker on the planet. Okay,
Yeah.
so but I'm here today to really help you guys to really start feeling good in your body, and simple as thyroid. We are talking about thyroid problems, Gretchen. A lot of us don't even know we have them. And I know that thyroid problems can be fixed. Okay, a lot of times, even with thyroid problems, how do we know that if we have an issue of something that's hereditary, right? Because a lot of times our family energy has something to do with it. That ran in my family for a while. My mom was really obese, and she didn't really overeat, and obviously she did. I'm not saying she ate like I do because I'm a little more conscious, but um, you know, she was on thyroid medication for most of her life. She didn't have healers to go to, and back then I don't think they would have been open. My mom would have been open to a healer. So, but
Right.
I'm saying she's just kind of compounding on the problem in some ways. I'm not saying it didn't help a little bit, but I kind of feel like I know enough that sometimes things can kind of suppress things for a while, so the problem doesn't really go away. You know what I mean? you know so it's just like weight loss drugs. People take the weight loss drugs and they lose weight, but the problem is underneath the weight loss drug, yeah, they lose the weight, and I'm not trying to say this is good or bad, this is just my observation because I'm very observant. Underneath is still the underlying causes. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say, underlying causes of what caused the weight loss, which is a lot of times emotional issues. And yeah, it's suppressed with the drugs, but it doesn't go away. So it depends on where you're at, Gretchen. I'm all about getting to the root cause of things, so we can feel good in our body and be healthy. Why not live a longer life, right? Feeling good
Well,
because
yeah, and a lot of times
yeah,
it can come back, or it if the root isn't addressed. So I
yeah,
love that. And I think that that another issue is, with thyroid is, like, you go to your doctor, you feel like you have like, you look at those list of symptoms, right? Like,
yeah,
there's, tired, low energy, hair falling out, like all of these muscle
yeah,
and joint pain. Um, there's so many symptoms that you look at those and you're like, I know I have a thyroid issue. Like,
yes,
and you go to the doctor and they do a blood test, and the blood
yes,
test comes back, no, you don't. Like,
hmm,
it's you. It's in your head.
hmm,
Like you need
yeah.
to exercise more, eat better. Like all of those kind of things that we hear, and then we start beating ourselves up, right? Like, okay, well,
Well, yeah, and sometimes you're misdiagnosed too. Sometimes
no,
they
that's
think it's
what
a
I'm gonna
hormone
say. Like,
problem, and it's not even that. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
right, like, they aren't doing a complete blood, and that's what I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
like, you beat yourself up, but in reality, they're not doing the right blood test to find
right.
out really what's going on, and, so then it's
Hmm,
just kind of like a cycle, right, that you're stuck in, whereas really, I think what's important is listening to your body. Like,
hmm.
if
Oh,
you
absolutely.
know, like, if you have a thyroid issue, whether or not your doctor's saying that you do, right? Like you know if it's underactive, um,
Hmm.
or overactive or whatever. Like so I guess what I'm saying is just really tune into your body and don't let, other don't let
Yeah.
outside influences say no, it's all in your head is what I'm really trying to
Yeah, you
say.
really well. This is good because you guys have had heartache to joy for a long time, and there's a lot of healers, and everybody kind of follows whatever feels right to you. I always say each healer brings in a different vibration, right? So you kind of feel like I have people come up to your show and they never heard of me, and they said I don't know what you're offering, but I felt guided to because it's just the vibration that I'm bringing.
Yep.
It's just
Yep.
you just kind of know, right? You're talking about being in tune. So I think that what you're bringing here, even being part of your soul family here on Heartache to Joy, is really opening people up to being more conscious, Gretchen.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so you could be more conscious and say, okay, well, yeah, you get a second opinion. I think that you should go to the doctor and you should,
Yeah.
get tested. I think you should. But you have to sit over, maybe making your decision at that moment. Maybe they'll prescribe you something. Maybe you could go home and just meditate on it for a while, or sit and see what really feels right to you or feels true to you at that moment. Because a lot of times, answers, other ways will come up. You know what I'm saying? Even
Yeah.
though you went
Totally.
one way. So, but
And
I
so
do think more
even
people are getting conscious. Huh?
Silvana says here, Silvana said, yes, it took a naturopathic doctor to
Yeah.
properly diagnose her Hashimoto's condition. It
There you
wasn't in
go.
her head. It was major brain, and she had major brain fog at that point. And that's what I'm trying to say, Silvana, is
Yeah.
don't let anybody else tell you about your body. Like you
Yeah.
knew. You knew. And so you kept digging and you kept digging. And so whether you keep digging or digging, or like, so, and that's why I love the work that you put out there, Dawn, because you make things affordable, right? Like, so
Yeah.
everybody can have every single one of your programs, right, if they want it.
Yeah, and they're great MP3s. Everyone loves my work is so short to the
Exactly.
point,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And you can
there's
listen
no
to
hour
them.
sitting there, Yeah.
Exactly. And you can listen to them when you need it. Like
Yeah.
there's just so much value there, for whatever it is that you're putting out there. So sorry, I'm just going on a tangent
No,
because
you're
I've
you're you're
had
bringing up a good point. You're bringing
well,
up a
and
good
I've
point.
had those issues. Like I've gone to the doctor,
Yeah.
because everybody all of our listeners know I've been working with weight issues for
Yeah.
years, right? And
Right.
and and so like it's going in the right direction, and it's slowly going in the right direction. But it's like I know that I have
Yes.
a thyroid issue. I know without a shadow of a doubt. I go to the
Yeah.
doctor, blood work, and the doctor says, no, you don't. Just go exercise more, eat better.
No, it's not. It's
I
not that.
exercise a ton and I eat really well. Like if people would
Yeah.
look at what I eat, they'd be like, "Oh my God."
And then
So
you probably see other people who don't eat well, and you're like wondering how in the world they look like that.
exactly, absolutely,
I
no,
hear you.
1000%.
I
So
hear you. I
yeah,
hear you.
yeah. So this
I hear you.
a topic that's near and dear to my heart. So
Yes.
um, you know,
Absolutely understand. And I
yeah,
think that people, I get a lot of complaints too. And this is just not for women here, by the way, everybody. This is for men and women because men have issues too with their thyroid. But I have a lot of women who just come to me and they think it's just, like I said, they go to the doctor and of course they're gaining weight as we get older. But I don't always think that it's just hormones. I think
right.
there's a lot of other factors and I think for me, and that's why I was just really guided because I don't always just come out with one gland or glands. I mean, or master glands like this because I really feel that this. I mean, come on, the thyroid, the thyroid, just the thyroid. I call it the master cylinder. Regulates the body's metabolic rate. Everybody, and it's for growth development. It controls the heart muscle, guys. Okay, so if you got heart palpitations, it's not always a problem. I mean, I'd hope that your doctor would go a little bit deeper into it. It's also into digestion functions of the body. Okay, I mean, it has to do with that. It has to do with brain development, guys, and bone maintenance. I mean, we're just talking thyroid alone. Okay,
Yeah,
so that's huge. So
yeah,
my goal, Gretchen, is to get the thyroid working at the way it's supposed to be at the highest function. So this way, if you do have some issues, they disappear.
yeah,
So
yeah,
they go away because that's what it is. But just remember something here. I'm always going deeper than just the symptoms. Because like a lot of times people have symptoms. I always go deeper. That's why I like my remotes because it goes deeper into what's really the underlying causes of things. Because we're working with source creator energy, it knows where to go with you guys. It created you, created me, created everybody, and it works on the underlying causes. So it could be DNA, it could be your ancestral, it could be your inherited energy causing this. Because I can tell you, my family, Gretchen, has weight issues. Okay, I mean,
Uh-huh.
my mom was heavy. I'm not saying that she was the best eater, but for what she ate, I mean, I used to watch her eat. It wasn't that much food. You know what I'm saying? Like for her to be like 400 and something pounds. And
Yep.
I felt sorry for her because she felt so self-conscious, and then she goes to the doctor, and now she's on these medications, as a child, and I could see it was not even helping her, it was making her worse.
Yeah.
So I took it to heart because I see this woman, trying, to have quality of life because she had trouble walking, and then eventually what happened is nothing helped her, and her knees went out. So that, and
Oh,
her hips
yeah.
went out. So yeah, it was just sad for me.
Yep.
And at the time I was young, I didn't know any better. I just watched it. So
Yeah.
I come here with full compassion for you guys today, and my goal is to try to get everybody back to where you need to be so you feel good. Thyroid, and it has to do with our energy levels.
Yeah,
And
and I was just looking at this list
yeah,
of
oh,
what
there's
you
so
have on
much.
here. I mean, it's everything. It's really, it really affects so much, from your skin to
Yeah.
your joints to your,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
everything is
I
in
mean,
there.
but we're also going to be touching upon two other, the parathyroid guys too, and also the thymus. Thymus also is overlooked. I was talking about just recently. I had to work on mine this week, my thymus. But just remember, I just want to give you some symptoms of having maybe issues with both, because they all kind of work hand in hand. So yeah, this is a thyroid program, but I also put modules in here for it's everything is addressed. Okay, so we're not overlooking anything here. So the parathyroid is just right below the thyroid, and it's it can, if it's not functioning properly, guys. We're just talking just parathyroid. Okay, I just want to get to that. You can have weak bones from that. You can have kidney stones. If you have excessive urination, sometimes with the parathyroid that's not working correctly, you have stomach pain. You tire easy. You're feeling weak. Feeling depressed. Forgetfulness has to do with a parathyroid that's not working correctly. Bone and joint pain, Gretchen. Okay.
Yep.
Frequent complaints of illness with no clear solution. Loss of appetite. Okay, so yeah, maybe someone wants that, but I don't really. I mean, I know somebody. I was just with somebody just recently, and this woman lost 20 pounds, and she was really nervous because she didn't know why, and she didn't really want to lose it. It wasn't a healthy way. You know what I'm saying? Like she
Right.
was
Yeah.
really wondering, like, what's going on here? I just dropped 20 pounds, and it wasn't like you want to lose. Oh yeah, yeah, no, no. She was concerned. Okay, so that's parathyroid, and then even if you get into some symptoms, I'm just going to touch upon each. The thymus symptoms. Some of us have also shortness of breath that could be contributed from the thymus malfunction. Some people cough up blood. I'm not saying that's all of it. Please don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to say this is just some symptoms. Trouble swallowing, of course, is a big one with the thymus dysfunction. Loss of appetite. Now, again, we're talking about just a sudden thing. It's not always good. Okay. Weight loss. Okay, some people think it's good. Like I said, I just talked about the woman here I just ran in recently. She was actually telling me, and of course, I was telling her about what I do. I try not to solicit myself when I'm not here because I'm not that type of person. But I just kind of told her that I work on that kind of stuff. But she's already going to the doctor to be heavily medicated. You know, saying, and I'm not saying that that's not the route for her, but it's just it can be corrected, and it's just if it's not working properly, it just makes the body. You just know something's wrong. All I can say is the thymus is really important as far as its function too. It's a little further down, and I just felt like we should address it. Because it really does help the endocrine system a lot, and the whole system in general. And sometimes if you're ill, guys, if you're ill, sometimes we kind of our thymus kind of takes a hit, so it stabilizes. This is really important. It stabilizes the immune function of your body, guys. Okay, clear it, so you know it's a very important gland. So I just want you to know that if it's stimulating the immune function and you're sick, you really want to boost up the thymus. Okay, I do that a lot with myself. Okay, it also it's also part of the body's shield system. Okay, it kind of protects the body. It's part of that too, and it really helps by keeping your thymus really strong. It really helps with chronic fatigue. Okay, and it also is very important, sorry, for T cell production in the body. So it all these are master cylinder glands to me, as far as I'm concerned. That's why I didn't just do thyroid. I wanted to throw in all of it. Okay, because I think it's important. If we're going to do a thyroid, let's cover a lot, so this way we can address all these issues. Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very awesome.
definitely.
So
Yes.
so I think that the best way to kind of really experience this and really, watch as you work is to
Yeah.
work with some people one on one. So are you
Yeah.
ready to do that?
Yeah, I'm good. Like I said, I
Awesome.
might be sniffling, but don't worry, guys. I'm good. My energy's strong. It's just I'm sniffling, but that's yeah, it's life, right? At least you guys know I'm real, right?
Yeah, awesome. All
Yeah.
right, guys. So we're gonna start working with people one on one. If you don't get called on, sit back, receive, be open to receiving the energy. When Dawn works on one person, she's working on all of us. All of us. If you
Yeah.
are open to
Yeah.
receive,
All you gotta do is say yes when I'm
yes.
working with somebody. That's it.
So and give us feedback as we go on, whether you're the person being worked on or listening. How you're feeling and all of that kind of stuff. That also
Yeah.
kind of guides the call. So, all right. So,
Wow. All right. I'm ready to roll with you.
all right. So our first caller is Silvana. Silvana, you can unmute yourself now.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm
No,
I'm
thank you.
so thrilled to be here with you guys. Thank you. I
Awesome.
appreciate it.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome,
Thank you
Savannah.
so much.
Now you sound familiar to me. Did I talk with you in the past? Because you got a very nice voice, and you sound
Oh,
very familiar to me. Did we speak in the past?
thank you. Yes, we've
Well,
spoken
bless your
numerous
heart.
numerous times in the past.
Well,
I
I'm glad
love
you're
you.
here. Well, that's a good sign for me. If you show up to my calls, and I've worked with you before, even on mini healings, that means that you could receive some kind of benefit, right?
Oh, every time. My
Okay,
gosh.
good. Well, that's a good sign for me. Okay, but I'm here to serve. You know me. I'm humbled, and I'm always here to serve. So, Silvana, anything going on in your life that's because I was just going to do mini tune up for you guys. If you guys later will be offering personal sessions, that's where I go in deeper. If you guys have really long-standing issues, I'm just putting that out to you guys. So right now, I just want to kind of give you a nice little tune up. I call them.
Cool. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what's
Anything
happening?
you
Yeah. What's happening,
well,
Savannah?
I do know I have Hashimoto's. I've known
Oh,
since '05, and
okay.
I think it's been way before that it went I undiagnosed. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand what to do for it. Different people have said different things. Some
But
people say it's
yeah.
regarding choices I've made or situations when I felt I've had no choice.
Well, I
Um,
kind of feel like you went through a period. This is what. Do you mind if I tune in? Because I do soul readings. I'm not just
Please.
a soul. I mean, of course, I bring in energy to heal, but your soul's telling me you went through a period of high stress. Is there some period that you went through a really high stress time?
There have been numerous times in my
Yes,
life.
there's something got kind of caught or freeze framed in the past. Like I said, things happen. I don't know if it was overwhelming stress for you or something that was you were dealing with for a while. I'm not. This is just what I'm getting right now because I work in the moment.
Yes, no, I totally get it. I was under a great deal of stress taking care of my mom for 11 and a
Oh,
half years.
well, there you go. Okay,
I was under
so
a great deal of stress in college. I almost quit, and my
okay,
job, it was crazy. Oh, it's
yeah,
so
there was
pick
just
one.
some part of your being that really was overloaded. Okay, so maybe that was your mom. Was she living with you, or you just going to her house? But you said that went on for 11 years, right?
Yeah, no, I took care of her. I was pretty much her sole caregiver. I tried hiring
Yeah,
people, but it didn't always work out. So,
and I can see your empath, so you have a tendency to take on people's stuff too, right?
yes.
A lot of drain happening. Are you married right now, or are you single?
No, I've never been married.
Okay. Any pets? Because you'll be a mom if you're a mom. I always ask for pets because pets are very healing. I'm not
I
telling you to get a
have.
pet, but I just was curious if you had any pets.
I don't. My brother has a dog who I love to bits.
Well, there's probably a connection because pets are really healing. But right now, so you're still just working, and then you don't have the high stress that you had back then. But I'm just saying, 11 years in your mom. And when did that stop? Did your mom pass, or what happened?
Yes, she passed away 2 years ago.
Okay, and I want to ask you when that happened. I'm not trying to bring up any feelings here, but I just need to know: was it a quick passing or was it long passing? you know?
No, it was a very long passing. She had
Mm,
dementia,
mm.
and she went into end stage dementia.
So let me ask
And
you this. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, just a lot for you to endure. Let me ask you this. What's your energy levels right now? I mean, how are you feeling in your body for the most part daily? Because I just want to kind of get to as many people here. So,
I get it.
what yeah, what are you feeling in your body most of the time?
Um, I've actually been feeling pretty more energized the last few days, but
Yes.
it has ups and downs. And when I get down, it's really down.
Yeah, you're feeling some of the energy coming in. You're pretty sensitive, earth energy coming
Yes.
in because there's been some high vibe coming in. So you're feeling it. Let's let you get a little bit of a pick me up, but then again, it doesn't sustain, right? So we got to kind of help you with that. Yeah, because we don't
Okay.
want your energy up and down like a yo-yo.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
Savannah, let me do this. Let me just check you out. Okay, let me do a little tune up on the thyroid, thymus, and parathyroid, and see how that feels for you. Because there's something with your regulation of your body, uh,
okay.
and that happens. It's just kind of all over the place. So I just want to kind of sustain things for you more. I'm not saying I could check a little bit more and see if you got something causing it synthetically, but let's go ahead and do some sound. Okay, you ready? You
Oh,
kind of know how I
please.
work, so I'm
I
going to bring in the
do.
light. Yeah, right. So we're just going to bring it in right now. I just want to bring in the light and kind of do what I needed to do because I talk fast, but I'm also bringing in energy and light to do the work. Okay, so
Thank
let's do that
you.
now.
Thank you.
So you have a lot of heaviness above the head, just left. I don't know if you felt that kind of leave. Yeah. Was there other siblings in your family? Because were you like the only girl, or was there other sisters?
No sisters. I have a
Okay.
brother.
Okay. Didn't help out too much, right? You kind of handled the
No,
load. Okay, let's
no,
go ahead and
yeah.
do some. Okay. I'm working in that area right now, so you should be feeling something happening. Just little toxins, nothing major. Just some trapped emotions coming up out of your your central channel, lower energy centers. I
Mm,
don't know if you feel that. A lot of frustration.
yeah.
And I'm just working on your thymus and your thyroid, but it's a little deeper. Just cleared your neck and shoulders, kind of tight, huh?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, but I'm just doing a good tune up, but I'm also clearing these trapped emotions because I saw them. Can you feel something kind of lifting or getting lighter in your lower abdomen?
Definitely.
Yeah, just kind of
Yeah.
sitting there. So I just this will help your digestion too. Okay, I'm working on everything right now. Did you feel anything around your thyroid area? Because it's just kind of a nice boost.
I do. It's
Clearing it out.
tingly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tingling, but the thymus is also loving it too. It's like inflating it. All part. Bring your personal power to your feet, my dear. To planet Earth. Excuse me. Oh, that's beautiful. Take a deep breath, my dear. I work supersonic, so I don't explain everything I do because it'd take me forever. But I just did a really good rebalancing for you, and I did good rebalancing of the thyroid, thymus, and parathyroid. That it needed it. It just needed to be just a little boosted. I cleared some toxins off there, which can happen,
Uh-huh.
and I did a nice clearing of your emotions. So anybody else who was listening here probably felt it too, because sometimes when I go in, I see things on top of what I'm doing, and it just kind of helps get the system running more fluently and efficiently. So, can you feel that there's a little more lightness too, and you have more of your personal power to your feet?
I feel a lot lighter. I feel my feet more solidly on the floor, which is
Yes.
not usual for me. I feel
Well, you're a star
openness.
seed. You're like a star seed. I could see that. But yeah,
Oh,
you know what the thing is, all these people. me included, for years I lived outside my body, and I realized that I couldn't live my soul's mission unless I was grounded in my body with high vibrational energy. So there was a lot of confusion for me most of my life because you're kind of a star seed too, where sometimes it's easier to live out of the body, but really to live heaven on earth, we need to be in our bodies. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
And,
working
and
on
you're
it. I
learning that. Well, no,
agree.
you're doing a good job. I'm just saying it because I felt to say it because I know me. I'm a high vibe. Okay, I lived most of my life out of my body, and I
Yeah,
realized that I couldn't even live my soul's mission until I was actually grounded in my body. Okay, and I
yeah.
realized that I could be high vibe in my body, but a lot of the healers out there don't know that they need to be in their body. So I just want you to know that you are in your body now, but it's yeah, we feel a little bit more in our body, but that's how this is what we're here to do in this lifetime is to live in the body. Okay, we got a body vehicle. We got be there. So you're good.
I,
You're pretty clear. Yeah.
I feel awesome. Thank
Well, you're
you.
so nice, Savannah. Thank you.
You
I'm glad
are.
I helped you. I'm just glad I helped you. That's my hope. My whole goal is to
I
show up and share some
know.
good energy from the divine and
I
help as
know.
many people as I can.
Oh, many, many blessings. You are
Yeah.
an angel. I feel
Well,
so much
I'm
better. Thank
humbled.
you.
Oh, that's so
You're so
cool.
sweet, Savannah. Bless you, sweetheart.
Oh, and
It makes me
you.
feel.
Thank
It
you.
makes me feel good. Thank you.
And
Awesome.
thank
Thanks,
you.
Savannah.
Take care, ladies.
Bless
Take
you.
care.
You too,
Thank
Savannah.
you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
being
so
here.
much.
Oh, you're
Thank
so
you.
sweet.
Awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Mary said, thank you, Dawn. Felt energy moving throughout her body, feeling taller and brighter.
Oh, I love it. Oh, taller is good. Yeah. When you bring in your soul in the body, Gretchen, it certainly makes you feel taller and more expansive. Okay. I love that feeling. My soul's really here. It's like, wow, I feel so much bigger than my body. You know,
Yeah, that's
it's
so cool.
it's hard for people who are kind of introverts to feel that way sometimes because I was an introvert most of my life, and it was kind of weird to be so expansive if you don't really want people to see you, But I
Yeah,
think it's healthy,
totally, totally.
Yeah,
As it says, felt over my crown chakra and in my sinuses. Very
great,
cool. Thank you. Love
wonderful.
the feedback, guys. Thanks. Keep it coming.
Yeah,
All right.
great.
That's so cool. Very
Oh,
good.
good.
Very.
Yeah, someone says they feel lighter too. Um, yep. And look at this helps with stress, you guys too, because I just saw a comment someone saying about the stress and stuff. I said it is a natural stress relief what we're doing here.
Yeah.
When our body's up and running properly, it really helps with the stress. Especially if you're under a lot of stress, like Savannah was. For a lot of years. You see, people overlook that, and that was the first thing her soul says was stress.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
sometimes we forget about that. So, and it can wreak havoc on our bodies and on our master glands, which is the thyroid and everything else, really everything.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, we're good. We'll just keep going along, Gretchen.
All right. Sounds good. Okay, Margaret, you're up next.
Yeah.
Margaret, you should be able to unmute yourself now.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm
Welcome.
so excited to be here. I've never heard of you, Dawn, and I'm really
Oh,
thrilled to know you now.
oh, so sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been around Heartache to Joy for quite a long time. I'm part of the family here, but I don't show up all the time. But I think I'm on here frequently. Yeah, Gretchen.
I'm
At least
just
I'm
new
part.
to, yeah, I'm just
Oh,
new
cool.
to
Oh, you're
this.
new.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
perfect. Yeah. Well, welcome to the family.
yes, thank you. I was just looking at all your books. How awesome. You're great.
Well, I just share what I do with people so they know what I do.
Yes,
I'm definitely different. So, you know, I just let people know that there's other ways out there. And of course, people just, feel it, see what feels right to them.
yes,
But my gift is from the divine creator, and I don't take credit for divine creator, except I show up with being a very clear vessel with high vibration that can run through me,
yes. I'm really
That's
trying to
really what
live
I take
more in
credit
my
for.
body.
Huh?
Yes,
Would you
I'm
say?
really trying to live more in my body.
Yeah,
I've
it's
been
hard.
doing,
It's hard, especially if you haven't been doing it, but I had to learn that myself this lifetime.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's a good confirmation for me.
Oh, it is. I mean, especially if have you had any trauma in this lifetime?
A lot
Well,
since
that's why.
childhood,
Oh,
since
no
born.
wonder.
Yeah.
Well, if you read any of my books, I'm not here to solicit myself, by the way. I talk about my childhood, how horrifying it was, and how much trauma. And of course, I know it was a gift. I mean, I wouldn't be here with full compassion and know what I'm doing if I didn't have the trauma that I had. Because I had a lot of trauma too, and I lived out of my body most of my life because that's my way of it was escaping. And I imagine
Right.
you did too, right? I mean, that's
Me
what are we
too.
going to
Yep.
do?
Absolutely.
But now
absolutely.
now it's coming to a point where, and I was a little bit confused, and I thought that being a high vibe on the body was the way to go, and I'm like, no, I never got to really live heaven on earth in my body, because if I didn't have a body, then okay, fine, but we have a body, so we're supposed to be in this vehicle, okay?
Right,
So,
right.
but I just let people. What in your situation? I let the inner child. I have really good at working with inner child work, because I had to do a lot of inner child work on myself to heal my inner child. Oh gosh, many years. It's to really show them that we're not forcing them into doing. We're just showing them a new way of being that's really safe for them, because they don't feel safe.
Right,
So
right. I've been
anyway,
meditating like 20 minutes a day just to be silent with my inner child, just to
yeah.
let
Make sure
them
you
know
send
that
them
I'm
love.
here.
Yeah, make
Yes,
sure you send them
yes,
love, because your soul
yes,
says that's really helping them.
yes.
Okay, so what can I do for you today? How's your energy
So,
levels? Anything
the
happening?
low, I have problems in everything. I'm like 65. I have osteoarthritis in many, many joints. I had to retire early. I'm
Okay.
having difficulty functioning. When I looked at the stuff on the thyroid, even the eyebrow, I have the third of the eyebrow.
Yeah.
My tests for thyroid are in the low normal. And
Hmm.
I'm like thinking I got to boost that up. I have the coldness, the
Yeah.
um, constipation, diarrhea,
Yeah.
then I
You
get
have a
hot
lot going on.
flashes. I've had so many problems physically. I had endometriosis, endometriosis. I had
Yes.
a hysterectomy. Kept my
Wow.
ovaries, got my ovaries out. I've had both my knees replaced. I could use many more
Wow.
surgeries, but I don't want to go that
Girl.
route.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
I
tune. I'm
don't
gonna
want
do
to
a
go
little
that
tune
route.
up on your master. Or we're working on thyroid and stuff today. But I will be working on your thyroid. But you have.
Thymus, all that. Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
please,
So what I'm gonna
please.
do is, I hope you can. Do you feel energy, or are you not
I
really?
do. Yes, I
Oh,
do.
that's perfect. So that's a gift. Okay. If you can actually go through the trauma and still feel, that's a gift. Okay. Because a lot of us shut
Okay.
down. Okay. So
Yes.
that's a gift. Okay. First, I want to do is, I can see you have a lot of trapped emotions still. So what I'm going to do is, like with the last caller, Savannah, I'll probably go ahead and just kind of take out a lot. So you might want to sit there while I'm making sound. Hopefully you'll
Yes.
feel this, and I'll be working on just kind of, I'm doing like a little mini boost for everybody, so I don't get. I want to try to work with as many people and share my gift, but I want to make sure that I give you a good one. So, please know I talk fast, but I'm also working very fast and efficient. Okay, I do work efficiently, so I just kind of know where to go with you, and I'm not going to
Sure.
overstep your inner child that's been violated. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
We need to let them know they're safe, but I'm letting your inner child know right now. If I could tune into you, I'm just going to see what's going on and bring in some high vibrational energy, which is really you. It's the divine creator, as we're all part of the one energy and light. Really, we're all created. It's just to bring in some energy so she can start feeling that more and really tune into that energy more, which is really high vibrational healing, but also connected more. Okay, to the divine. Okay, so
Perfect.
you're doing really good. Okay, I have to say, but you've really taken a hit on your body, and I can see that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but you're doing good. So thank you for the call. No coincidence that you're getting a mini healing with me today. Okay, Gretchen
Yes.
picked the
Thank
right
you.
person. Okay, so let's do some sound. I want you to imagine divine creator above your head. I want you to imagine the energy of lights coming in, but also everything that's leaving you is above your crown into the light to the divine creator. Okay, that doesn't serve you.
Okay.
You
Okay.
ready?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, let's start right now with some sound and see how you feel. Let's start right now. And like I said, my sounds might not sound clear or weird. It doesn't matter. It's about the frequency that I bring. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Plus, I got a cold. Okay. All right.
Yes. Yes.
Let's go ahead and start. Okay. Let's start. So just kind of clear up the upper channels. I do that weird kind of sound. Kind of gives you a little leeway of some energy going in from the divine, all the channels up to the divine. Here, I'm going to bring in some light here first into the heart. Helping your inner child know who she really is. Updating your records. Can you feel something coming into the heart a little bit?
Yes.
Just kind of nurturing, loving energy. Okay, going right into your kind of clearing out some trapped emotions, and I'm going to go into the thyroid thymus because that's what my promise is to give you a tune up today. She might feel something lifting because you do have some really deep trapped emotions
Yes.
coming out of the lower abdomen. I don't know if you could feel that. You might feel emotional. I don't know. But this is good because I'm kind of opening up your central channel, which is great.
I could feel that. That feels great.
Yeah, it's expanding, which is great because the more our central channel can be open, more divine energy can come in. Okay.
Yes.
So we're doing that right now. Clearing your liver as well. Okay, working on the thyroid, thymus, parathyroid, rebalance. Are you on any medication right now?
It's meloxicam and sometimes a low blood pressure. I'll listen to
Okay,
pills
that's
every
fine.
once in a while. Very
Okay,
PRN.
I'm just gonna clear up. I'm not telling you what to do. Okay, I'm just
Yes.
asking because I always check for everything. Okay,
Right.
let me just do a little bit of clearing. There's some toxins, but that's kind of normal. Tell me if you feel this around that. Just kind of give you a nice boost. Thymus is loving it. Inflating it. It's like there it goes.
I could feel that. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's just a nice boost. Yeah, I love it.
Yes.
People don't realize how important the thyroid is, and I don't really emphasize it on most of my calls, but today I just felt like we need to talk about that. Because it's really it really does a lot for the body. Okay, we're doing that right now. Okay, we're going to bring in some of your light to your feet. Do you want to be more more of your light
My
body?
legs are so heavy. My whole body is just
Okay,
heavy.
well, don't worry.
I'm looking for light. I'm looking
Okay,
for
well,
light.
it's coming in, so we're going to bring it to your feet right
Thank
now.
you. Thank you.
Your soul, your higher self. Just loving energy. I don't want your inner child thinking that I'm ramrolling them, okay?
Yes.
I want them to know that I'm loving and I'm here to support you. And I'm not here to force them into anything because you've been kind of, you know how your life was.
Yes. Very
So we just
dominating.
want to get them from the story to let them know that there's love here. Can you feel something happening down in the legs a little bit?
Yes, I do. A little bit lighter.
Okay, perfect. That's beautiful. Nice flow, nothing forced. Your inner child's just loving it. I love it. I can see in your body. One of my gifts is I can actually see in the body, and I just see your inner child because I can see every age of you from birth. They're just like, they're like, oh, this is kind of nice.
Oh, great.
I love it.
I love
Like,
it.
oh,
That's
this is kind of nice.
beautiful.
But I'm telling them that it's not Dawn Crystal. It's really you. Okay?
Yes,
I'm just a
yes.
vessel here.
Yes.
There he goes. Nice. Okay, that's good. You take a deep breath in. I can tell you're going to start feeling a little lighter. I'm not saying that things won't be leaving throughout the day, but just drink a little extra water. You don't need to overthink what I just did. Just kind of
Yes.
allow and just
Yeah.
know that you were ready for this activation today. And of course, I did a nice little reboot for your thymus and did a little upgrade, helped your thyroid and your parathyroid. Just a nice balance, okay? Just a nice balance in the body. And I cleared
My-
out some trapped emotions for you too. So I opened up your central. Go ahead.
I appreciate you so much. My whole skeletal system feels just stronger, longer, taller.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the welcome to the Heartache to Joy family, my dear.
Thank you.
I love it.
Awesome,
Yeah,
Margaret. Good job.
Thank you too. I appreciate you being here.
well, just know this is a gift from the divine. So in your
Yes.
meditation, you might want to say thank you to the divine. All I did was just bring in the light. Okay, that's all I do.
Okay. I thank the divine that you're here to do that.
Bless you. Well, you're ready for it. So thank you, Mark. I wish you only the best, my sweetheart. Okay.
And you too. Thank you.
Blessings always.
Margaret.
You too.
Awesome. Awesome.
That was nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
And she's new. I love that she's
yeah,
new
I
to the
love
family.
that.
Yeah.
I love that. Marianne said, thank you, Dawn. More clearing going on, yawning, and some tears.
Oh, that's great. The
Savannah
clearing.
said, I enjoyed the additional clearing too. Felt lots of warmth along my entire back and my legs.
Yeah.
Are stakes into the ground. That's awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, we got to be grounded, I just like that she's yawning, and yawning is a sign of releasing. Okay?
Yes, totally.
Beautiful. And that's beautiful. See, we just have to tune into this energy of light. It's just for the divine. We can all get something from these clearings, so it's perfect. I love that we're here as a group collective.
Yes, me too. Very cool.
Very
All right,
beautiful.
we're going to work with another caller, then we're going to talk about the program, and then we'll work with some more people.
Yeah, sounds good.
let's take, we have Bill. Bill, you are up next. You should be able to unmute yourself, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Bill, can you unmute yourself? There should be an option that pops up that says unmute. If not, we'll move on to our next caller. All right. Bill, if you can type in and let us know if you're still here, we'll try again. But next up, we have Diane. Diane, you should be able to unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can, Diane, you're on.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. Appreciate
You're
this.
welcome.
Welcome, Diane. Welcome.
Thank you. Hi, Dawn. I've worked with you a couple times over the
Oh,
years,
cool.
so
Wonderful.
I love your work. Well, I have all of the things you mentioned about thyroid. I mean, I don't take any medication, but every time I'm tested, they say that, oh, let's test your thyroid, and it's always just fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have fatigue and brain fog, and again,
Oh.
the last third of my eyebrows are missing,
Oh,
and
wow.
and I do have like immune problems, like digestive and
Mhm.
immune problems.
Yeah, you do.
So,
I could see
and
that
then
right now.
and then it always feels a lot of time like something is just sitting on my head. It goes away, but I don't know how to make it go away for good.
How long has that been going on? This thing sitting on your head?
Oh, it's I guess pretty, I don't know, a couple months. And my neck hasn't been right. I have been having adjustments for my neck, but
Yeah.
so I don't know if
Um,
that's related to that.
Well, you definitely need a thyroid tune-up. I could see that right now. I'm going to work on the parathyroid and the thymus. Okay, that's what I'm
Thank
doing.
you.
I also want to ask you: did you ever have any major trauma in this lifetime happen, or anything
Yes.
happen? Okay,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
part of the some of the stuff that's there. Is it childhood trauma, or is it just something that happened, like an accident, or what? What?
Well, I had some, childhood stress, I would say,
Yeah.
and marital, just, loss of, partners, and
Yes.
I had several concussions, as like probably in
Oh,
the,
okay. Yeah. Well, that's what I need to kind of just. I'm going to do the thyroid balance, but I'm going to do a little bit. I'm going to do a little. Anybody who needs a brain balance, I'm going to do a little brain balance for you, okay? Because you do have concussion that's caused little issues, okay?
okay.
Okay, I'm seeing that, and I was wondering what that was. Um, was your childhood trauma a long time, like years, or was it growing up type of trauma?
Yes, there incidents here and there kind of thing. It
Yeah.
wasn't.
Well, I kind of see your inner child just feeling not really loved, you know?
That's true.
Okay, let's bring some love and light to her, just like I did with our lovely last caller. Just kind of help them feel at home in their body and their heart, and bring in some light from the divine, so they can kind of remember who they really are. Okay?
Okay.
Are you sensitive to energy or no?
Yes, very.
Okay, good. Okay, that's a gift. So if you're feeling energy, and I'm going to work on you right now, that's a gift. So you haven't lost that. So that's beautiful. So let's start with some sound. Just imagine divine lights coming into your crown, but I'm also going to have you stay seated because you might get dizzy, because I'm going to be doing a little brain rebalance, as well as rebalancing all your, like I said, the thyroid and stuff. So I'm just going to work what I feel I'm guided, but I'll tell you what I'm doing and see how you feel as I'm doing the work. Okay? I'm going to do as much as I can in this mini tune-up. Okay?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So first, clearing up the top layer of your head. Okay, let's bring in some energy of light. Can you feel this energy coming into your heart?
Mm,
No, is there
Not
some
really.
nurturing energy? Well, it's okay. Remember, I don't know how you feel, so nothing forcing here. Clearing out some trapped emotions in you. kind of flowing up and out from your lower. I'd like to say from the lower part of your. I don't like to use chakras, but and lower energy centers. Can you feel something flowing?
Yes. Yeah.
It's kind of releasing, so we're letting it come up and out. There it goes. Okay, before I do the thyroid, I'm just going to do the brain. So tell me if you might feel a little dizzy here for a minute, okay?
Okay.
Calling it a little brain repair, rebalance. You got some emotion there. And your neck is out. Rebalancing your neck. Can you feel that? There it goes. Okay, I want to just kind of do a little grounding here because you might be a little dizzy. Bringing your light to your feet, so be aware if you feel something happening there. Can you feel something happening going down to your feet, your personal power?
Yes, I
Your
can.
light. Okay, beautiful. We're going to the thyroid right now. Parathyroid and thymus. Excuse me. Got a good flow going through you right now. Cleared off some trapped emotions. A lot of sadness. A lot of sadness is leaving. Oh, beautiful. How's that starting to feel? That's a lot of work I'm doing, but making some progress here. And I've actually just rebalanced your thyroid, thymus, and parathyroid as well.
Wow. I can feel a lot of energy moving. It feels
Yeah.
really, it feels alive, like
Yeah.
tingly. Yes.
Exactly. Well, bringing in more of your energy, your life force, and I created a pathway. I just cleared quite a bit of just old stagnant. I don't even know what it was exactly, but just a lot of old stagnant energy that just was kind of sitting there in your central channel. So I just kind of boosted it out. So, it's like bringing in refreshment, refreshing energy, from your soul coming in, just new renewal, right? So, and I just did a nice little rebalance on you. So, yeah. And then, I can see other people here are yawning and stuff with these activations. So other people are feeling the work that I'm doing on you, which is great. You're helping other people. But I just did, like I said, these are kind of mini, but I just want you to know it's deeper than mini, really, what you just received. And I just rebalanced your brain, which was great. So I don't know if you could feel like maybe a little clearer in your eyesight right now.
Yes, it does. It feels, I just feel alive again. For some
Well, that's good. That I served you well. I served you well.
You did, absolutely. You did
I love it. Well,
fabulous.
that's what I'm here for. Yeah, so you
Oh,
just got a mini sampling of my work, but you also got more than that because I went deeper, and I got, like I said, I got things moving for you. You needed to get things moving, and then you got rebalanced. So it's and I
yes.
cleared some toxins off you and stuff. So it's a good start, and you should, like I said, just drink some extra water for today because you might be doing a little detox. Okay.
Yes.
So that's
Thank
about
you.
it. So,
Thank you so
so nice
much.
to work
I
with you. I
really
think is
appreciate it.
this our first time working with me?
No, I know. I had
Oh,
several of your programs over the
oh,
years.
good.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
thank you so much for still being here with me because that means I'm doing something right.
Yes,
You
you
know?
are. Yes, you
Bless you,
are.
my dear. Okay,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. I'm so glad I could share my gift with you. Please, bless you.
Lots of comments coming in now.
Yeah, I
Pamela
see it.
a little lightheaded. Silvana saying, wow, I felt even more clearing of stagnant
Wow.
energy, emotions.
hmm Yeah.
Marianne yawning and her eyes feel calmer. Amy saying she's feeling much lighter. Awesome.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, I love it that we can all tune into this. It's a
Yeah,
group collective. So nobody feels left out because that's people probably sit on the line before we get on the call and they're never called and they're like, I'm glad that at least the work that I do, I can actually share with everybody. You don't have to be
Yeah,
called.
absolutely. And that's what I always
Yeah,
stress with these group processes, that
yeah,
the right people that are representing our collective, that are
absolutely.
sitting here and also listening are being called on. So
Absolutely.
awesome.
You've hit it. You hit a home run today. So definitely you're tuned in, Gretchen, for sure.
Awesome. All right. So let's talk about Thyroid Reboot. I'm going to bring it up here on my screen. We'll hear what this program is, and then we'll talk with callers and also answer questions about this. Just a few things
Well,
before Dawn does start talking about Thyroid Reboot. Right now, until the end of the day, Thursday, you can receive $50 off plus an extra 30 days of remote healing. So it's a total of 60 days remote
yeah.
healing. So that bonus, if you get in before the end of the day, Thursday, you can grab that bonus and the $50 off. Dawn's remote healings are some of the most popular remote healings.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm really meant to do remote healing. So when I'm saying I'm going to do remote healing, guys, you get remote healing. I'm very gifted. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll talk about her remote healing as we move down here. But as you can see, this page goes through some of the symptoms that we've been talking about with thyroid issues, things that you might be experiencing, so you can check those out. I heard a couple people talk about the eyebrows. Interesting. I
Yeah.
heard of
Yeah.
that. So I was googling that, so that's really really interesting as well. So, also just real quick before Dawn starts talking, at checkout, when you go to checkout, you can add on a
Mm.
session with Dawn. There are some of those. She's offering those at $100 off right now of what she's previously offered. So those, and I think she said there's about 10 of those. So that's
Yeah,
while,
there ain't many
um,
guys. Okay, I don't
yeah,
do many sessions. Can I mention one thing too, Gretchen? This is really
yeah,
a
go
nice
ahead.
deal that we don't really emphasize. There's a $47 add-on for a family member, for the full length of the 60 days. You
Yeah.
get a family member that can be added to the remote for $47. Can they add on more than one family member or no? How do you guys
I
do it?
don't know if they can do that directly from there,
Okay,
but if you
okay,
email support, they can give you a link to do that.
okay, great. So that's a great just add on if you have a family member that you'd like to add with you. Um, it's $47. It's a good deal.
Awesome. Thank you for that. All right.
Yeah,
So here we are with the items. Item number one, Thyroid Reboot. Dawn, if you can
yeah.
explain what that is.
Yes, so let's just give you some key points. So basically, what I've been doing with the callers is basically rebalancing you. If it's underactive thyroid issues or overactive, we know we get into it, but thyroid issues are thyroid issues. Um, all I can say is that with some people who have overactive thyroids, they're probably feeling a lot of nervousness, irritability, mood swings, nervous energy, tiredness, muscle weakness, heart sensitivity, diarrhea, and some they like to say lack of sex drive. When you have thyroid issues, a lot of us have just regular swelling in the neck, irregular heartbeat, twitching, trembling. This covers everything: warm skin, excessive sweating, red palms, loose nails, excuse me, hair loss, which we got with the eyebrows, and just thinning hair. So this is going to cover both of that with everybody. Okay, it's just going to really do a good reboot. Really bring in high vibrational energy to help your thyroid, but it's not just now; it's for the rest of your life. It's going to clear out toxins, okay? Because we get toxins no matter what. I don't care what you do. Everybody gets toxins, so I'm all about clearing out. I'm all about clearing toxins all the time, and anything that's synthetic that's not really supposed to be there. And this is just really a great regeneration, rebalancing for your thyroids, guys. So, um, very good one. So you're going to get that. It's 10 minutes. You put it on. I always suggest with my MP3s, you should listen. If you can, excuse me, listen to it with headphones or earbuds. 10 minutes of your time. You get the most benefit. But I have people who are deaf who will put the recording next to them and it still works because obviously the divine creator is embedded. I mean, the frequency is embedded in my MP3, so it knows where to go with you. So you don't have to. I think if people ask if you need to use headphones or earbuds, I recommend it, but you don't have to. Okay, just want to be very clear. Okay, so number two, blood sugar balance. That's really good because I don't know. I just like to say that balancing the blood sugar is really important. So we're going to balance high and low blood sugar symptoms. If you have them going on, I think it's really important because a lot of people don't even know that they have those issues. Um, I felt to throw it in. Okay. It can't hurt. And these are, I do highly suggest that if you're going to listen to my MP3s, more of my work is not better. So please listen to 1 or 2 MP3s a day. You can stay on them as long as you want. You'll kind of just know what you need. Some of you guys need more than other people on an MP3, but you know, they're all good. I just want people to know that you should spread my MP3s out 6 to 8 hours apart. For the reason for that is it's for full integration. Okay. It's not just listen to them and over, you know, your body. Our bodies are kind of a little bit slower to the high frequency of divine creator. So your body needs a little bit of time to integrate. So, you know, just kind of spread out the recordings like 6 hours apart. Okay. If you need to at least do that. Okay. Inflammation is a killer. Okay. So I threw in clearing inflammation. Okay. Because inflammation does create a lot of disease, a lot of problems. Okay. So, you know, this is going to help with pain relief as well and arthritis relief, guys. So I'm doing a full body. This is going to help with the inflammation eliminator, I call it. So inflammation, very important. I don't think I've ever offered inflammation elimination before in any of my programs. So, you know, I don't know anybody who does. I even have inflammation. At times I have to work on my inflammation. It just kind of happens, you know, especially if you're detoxing too. So that's going to be that'll be in the program for, I think it's number 3. Okay. Okay. So parathyroid. Okay. So, excuse me. So parathyroid, as I was mentioning before, you know, some of us suffer from, you know, just like I was just mentioning, weak bones, kidney stones, excessive urination, stomach pain. Maybe you just feel tiredness, depression, forgetfulness, frequent complaints of illness. Not really clear what the illness is. Loss of appetite. Okay, that could be all that part of the thyroid issues. So I'm going to address that in this module. Balancing the full parathyroid, balancing your calcium levels in your body, guys. Better absorption of calcium, because a lot of people have problems with absorption. I had issues too for years, so it's going to help really better absorption in the intestines as well. Better conservation of calcium by the kidneys, clearing out toxins, very important. And we're just going to regenerate. I'm all about regeneration. You know, sometimes our bodies, you know, go through a major hit or something. Sometimes we go through trauma or we have a surgery or something. And sometimes our bodies just don't know how to go back into regeneration mode. And it's really not good because our bodies need to be in regeneration. So all my work is about rebalance and regeneration. Okay. So you're going to get it here. Okay. Brain fog, mental clarity. I just did a module on that because I feel like the full brain, I just did it with the caller, so you're going to get that here full, and you can do this anytime. You know, sometimes we just feel off keel, right? So this is going to help really maximize the function of your brain. This is good. You know, hey, if we can keep our brain sharp for the rest of our life, I'm all about it, right? So clearing brain fatigue, really helping with clarity, helping your memory. And we're going to be doing T3, T4 hormone balance there. So there's a lot there with that. You know, I just gave basic key points, but this is divine creator energy. It knows where to go with you. So even though I put an MP3 out, you might feel differently every time you listen to my MP3s too, because you know, we might be having something different going on. I don't know, but just know that it's not always feel the same, and there's no right or wrong. That's just the way it is. Okay. Okay. So thyroid hormone balance. I think that's the next one. So this is basically just maintaining, you know, muscle control, helping your brain function and development of your brain. It's going to help your digestion functions, guys. Balancing your body temperature. You know, sometimes we just need just a good rebalance. Okay, so this is a really good one. Thyroid hormone balance. It's going to balance your metabolism and your heart rate. You know, making sure, because sometimes our heart rate, you know, we notice our heart rate feels kind of like our heart's palpitating, or it's not really, you know, you wonder like what's going on here. My heart just feels like it's palpitating kind of weird. It's not really a major health issue. So, you know, sometimes it just has to do with that thyroid. So we're just going to kind of cover that. That should help ease and kind of balance things out. That's my goal. So that's a really good one. Okay. I really want to add in chronic fatigue elimination. That's another MP3 you'll get. This is really big. I had this for years, guys, as Epstein-Barr virus infection. And the thing about Epstein-Barr, I'm not a doctor, guys. Okay, I just know from my own life, and I know what I work with. But Epstein-Barr doesn't always show up. Okay, it kind of hides for a while, then comes back. So this is going to help if you know that you have it. You know, this is a lot of people don't even know they have Epstein-Barr, but this is going to help if you do. It's just kind of called chronic fatigue elimination. This is really going to help strengthen your immune system, guys. which is really important. We got to keep our immune system healthy for the rest of our life. This will help with all kinds of diseases. Keep your body healthy on all levels against foreign things such as radiation, all kinds of stuff. We're going to clear infections in the body because that happens a lot. A lot of times we get pathogens, and that pathogens are consisting of bacteria, fungus, parasites. That needs to be addressed on a regular basis for us, guys. Pathogens is something that just doesn't go away. I mean, we have to keep up on that in our body. I'm making it easy for you guys by putting it into this module, okay? So I clear pathogens on myself as needed. So I'm just letting you know, I do clear them, but they do come back. If they do, then I just address it. So this is in the module 7. So very, very, very powerful one. Okay. Number 8 is called Thymus Reboot. Remember I was mentioning I was going to add Thymus. Oh my gosh, very important. Thymus is under, I didn't really know much about the thymus till I had issues with my thymus. This really helps stabilize your immune function, guys. My thymus collapsed a while back. I was really deathly ill. I had no idea what was going on with me. This was before I even knew how to work with the thymus. So I'm going to call this a thymus repair. Okay. So this is really good. Even if you don't know if you need it, I can tell you it's good to keep it rebalanced. Just, keeping it healthy. So clearing out toxins if it's needed. Regeneration. Remember I talked about regeneration and rebalance. Rebalances support your endocrine system, which also includes the pituitary gland, tissues, glandular, lymph, and hormones. Okay, this is all part of the system, the endocrine. We're going to strengthen the body's shield system. That's really important, stimulating thymus T cell production, and we're going to also work on chronic fatigue elimination here. Okay, so that's, these are powerful, and I just say a few, but these are really, if you're feeling it, just remember something. My work is powerful. This is what Divine Creator Energy, it knows where to go with you. They're like 10-minute recordings, guys, and they're like really strong, powerful activations. You can have these for the rest of your life. It's like investing in yourself. I mean, you'll have these for the rest of your life, guys. Now, Gretchen, did I have a bonus or anything? MP3? I forgot if I had.
It's after the 30 days. It should be stress be
Okay.
gone.
That's a great one too. So I just added this in just as a bonus. Just you get an extra stress free gone, so that'd be a good one in case you're having a day that you're just over the top. So it's kind of like again a quick pick me up, but also helping kind of settling your system, rebalancing your system, and that's just a bonus. I just added it in just as a love donation to you guys because I know sometimes we just need on the spot help, and so things don't go into health issues. And my goal is to keep yourself, like I said, regenerating and rebalanced and healthy. So that's a lot. And I want to get into too, there's a 30-day remote. Now we're offering 60 days. Gretchen just mentioned that. My remotes are powerful, guys. They're 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You just, basically most of my remotes, because some people are in some of my other remotes. I want to let you know when I'm here and when I do a show, some people are on several of my remotes. That's fine because this remote is mainly geared towards the thyroid program. So, of course, you can always set your intention if you have something else in mind. But I just let you know that, every time I show up and do a remote, it is geared towards an outcome. And we are basing this on the thyroid program, okay? Because I think I'm doing a remote right now with Bliss Club, which is on the heart. So I kind of change the title of what I do sometimes. So I bring in extra frequencies towards what's needed, okay? So over the next 60 days, you're going to receive powerful quantum energy healing directly from the Divine Creator. It's just, I bring you up to a high vibration. So a lot of people like being in this energy for 60 days. They can actually feel it. They're like, wow, I just feel so much clearer. I feel safer in my body. I just feel more energized. So, you're going to get that benefit no matter what. It's like an extra, just, why not? You're going to be in some very supportive energy. It's not a container. I'm not very clear. I don't bring containers here with you guys. I bring in pure source energy. Source is not contained. I don't contain my energy with you guys. It's expansive, okay? So it's all energies are customized to the quantum with quantum energy for anyone looking to live a longer, healthier life, amplify your youth and vitality. This is tailored to your unique needs, guys, and the healing will be maximized daily as I turn into the group and I kind of adjust energies as I need to daily. So you're not just in the energy. I don't just set the energy up before. I'm actually tuning into you guys every day, adjusting what I need to adjust it for the group. I will target heal parts of your body, disease, whatever it is, whatever's coming up for you. And we're going to be doing this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This means your cells, every part of your being are going to be rejuvenated nonstop, even when you're sleeping, okay? You'll wake up feeling hopefully more energized, invigorated, ready to start your day. Works from the inside out, guys. Okay. Your DNA, your cells of your body, it's complete genetic code upgradings. Okay, I don't just do there. I go really deep with my remote healings. Okay, again, this isn't Dawn Crystal. I just my gift. I know how to do remote. I'm bringing in pure source divine energy. I like to keep my ego out of my work. Okay, so I'm not one to like talk a lot during the 60 days because I don't like to bring Dawn Crystal thinking that she's doing all the work. It's really divine creator. I'm humbled. Okay, guys, I'm a very humbled healer. You don't have to do a thing. You just sit back and receive this potent above quantum energy. The more open you are, the greater the results. And just, just be open. Don't like try to force the energy. Just be grateful. Stay in a state of gratitude. And this quantum energy will take you to your next level of evolution and support you for the rest of your life. So, Gretchen, with all that said, that's my 60-day remote. It is a bonus right now, and you get the $47 family add-on, which is really wonderful. So I'm really happy to offer that. And I only do that when I come and show up here. I don't normally offer 60 days ever on my website. So it's really just here.
Awesome. Awesome. And
Yeah.
we thank you for that. So guys,
Yeah.
just a couple reminders. One is you have until the end of the day, Thursday, to save $50 on this package, as well as receive the 30 days additional remote healing. So that's 60 days total. And like Dawn just said, you can't get that anywhere else. So you can get that here.
No.
The early bird price right now is $147. If you are interested in a session with Dawn, she has 10 of those available right now at $100 off. You will see that when you go to check out. You'll be able to add that on to your program. You can add that on as well as the adding on a loved one. So that is available there.
Well, I call them power sessions, and people know because I could go deep into anything. They're only 25 minutes, but believe it or not, guys, it's a long time to work with me. You see how fast I work with people here in 2 minutes. Can you imagine what I could get done in 25 minutes? So I know I don't go on in hours and hours. You don't need to at my work, okay? Because sometimes your body just needs integration. The energy coming in from source to you guys, your body has to integrate that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're power sessions, I call them for sure. You just know that if you need one, I am offering a few.
Awesome.
And I discounted them this time to $100 off, so it's great.
Thank you. We appreciate that too. Awesome. All right,
Okay.
guys, I put the link for the offer in the chat. It's orderjoy2020.com/Dawn24. Again, it's orderjoy2020.com/DAW24. So you can click on it in the chat or type it in and check it out there. So, all right, Dawn, we have a few minutes left. Let's
Sure.
let's try Bill again. Bill, I know you said you didn't see it pop up. You didn't know it was you. So let's see if you are there now.
I'm here.
All right, Bill. Glad you're here.
Hi.
Yeah, I've been watching the screen, so I didn't realize, Bill being such a common name, that it was me you were calling on.
It is you. And so just a heads up, Bill, there's not a whole lot of men in our group. So when you hear a man's voice or a name Bill, it's probably you. So welcome.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Bill. Yeah, hi, Bill.
Hi,
I
Dawn.
do. This is Dawn. Have I worked with you before or no?
No.
Okay, so you've been with Heartache to Joy for a while?
Yeah, a bit off and on.
Okay, so I'm glad you're here today because I work with men and women. My programs are for both, so I'm glad that you're here to show that when you're working with Divine Creator, we're all from one light. So I'm here to help everybody. So what's happening with you? What brings you to the call?
I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's about 35 years ago.
Okay, what's your
They
symptoms?
tell
What do
me
you
my
feel?
thyroid. They tell me my thyroid is essentially dead.
Well, gosh, anything happened in your life? Any pharmaceuticals for long periods of time, or anything like that, or any extended periods of stress?
Not to speak of that I can think of. I mean, I was going through a stressful time at university.
Yeah.
Around that time, and then with some work stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Well, I kind of feel like yours is a little hereditary as well.
I'm sure it is. Like my mother and sister and brothers,
Yeah.
and all have some degree of it.
Well, you got some. You have a little bit of a different. I kind of feel like there's a lot of toxins there too. Do you mind if I'm just kind of checking?
Yeah,
My
go.
gift is I can actually see in the body. So Do you feel energy? Have you worked with healers before?
I haven't to speak of, but
Okay.
yeah, I do feel energy.
Okay, great. Not everybody does, and there's no right or wrong if you don't either. I just ask because everybody's sensitivity level is different. Okay, what I want to do for you today, because these are called mini sessions where I bring in just energy to rebalance and kind of clear what's in the way, is kind of fine tune your thyroid and see what happens after this. It'd be interesting to see how you feel after and how things kind of evolve. You can always let us know, okay?
Absolutely.
Now, you might not hit if the energy that comes in, it may hit, like the other callers, you heard it, they felt it, but it may not hit you over the head like that. Just be in gratitude more of just know that you were picked with Gretchen and there's a reason for it. So, just know that there's some love around you, okay?
Yep, for sure.
Okay, perfect. Okay, let's just start with some sound. Even if my sound ain't clear, I just bring in vibration. I'm just going to kind of bring some energy into your body. I kind of feel there's a little stagnation going on there. Are you an active person or no?
I have been in the past, but I
Okay.
retired about 2 years ago, and I've been pretty uh, inactive.
Okay, that's okay. Just asking. Okay, so let's start with some energy. And the reason why I'm asking this because I just see a little bit of stagnation. So I want to kind of clear some of that out, okay? And
Absolutely.
it can happen, not all, I hate to say it, sometimes we just can't be as mobile as we want to, right? Things happen. It's life.
Yep.
Okay, all right, so let's start right now. And what was your first name, sir? Sorry.
Bill.
Bill. Okay, let's start, Bill. I'm going to go ahead and start right now with some sound. Imagine divine creator. You can call it God creator, source creator, whatever your word for the creator is fine, okay?
Got it.
Okay, let's start. I just cleared off the top of your head a little bit, bringing in more channel of light to you. You might feel some energy kind of lifting out of your lower abdomen because you got some trapped emotions leaving right now.
Mhm.
It's where the energy goes right away. Let me know if you're yawning or anything's kind of happening. You might feel some heat, you might feel some coolness. Clearing some toxins off you. Opening your central channel as well. Can you feel that starting to come in now?
Feeling some lightning, yes.
Yeah, good, perfect. Well, it's just some old energies releasing, so we're letting it go. Going into your thyroid, your thymus, your parathyroid right now for a regeneration reboot. There it goes. That's good. I'm going to bring some more of your energy to your feet. So tell me if you start feeling a little more energy and light to your feet.
Yeah, they're cold typically, so
What'd you say?
they're cold typically.
Okay, well, that's okay, but I'm bringing in some energy and light right now. More of your life force, okay? Your personal power. Just let it come in. It's for your highest good. Nice little heart activation. Okay, how's that starting to feel? There's a lot of things happening here. I just did a rebalance on your thyroid,
Yep.
thymus.
Feels
Cleared out.
good.
Yeah, well, you got a lot of energy coming in right now. I cleared your central channel. You had a lot of heavy energy release, just some old stagnated trapped emotions. I don't know if you feel like there's a little more space in your lower abdomen right now.
Perhaps, yeah.
Okay, well, it takes a little time. You're not, like I said, when you get done, just kind of let things kind of work out. But there's more energy going to your feet right now too. Okay.
I can feel that.
Yeah, it's really your soul. Are you okay with your soul being in the body?
Absolutely.
Well, your soul's going to help you for the rest of your life because our souls in our body will really help us stay healthy as well. Okay.
Yeah.
And I cleared a little bit of heart energy off you. I kind of felt there was some hurt with you this lifetime.
Yeah, there have been some family issues recently, actually.
Right. Well, your inner child just needed to have some love. So I sent some love in your heart, just to kind of activate the heart more, just to kind of get beyond the story a little bit, and upgrade your records a little bit. So, right now this is kind of a sampling of my work, but I can tell you, Bill, it goes beyond me just working on you 2 minutes, okay? So just kind of see how things unfold. And I did a nice little rebalance on your thyroid, your parathyroid, and your thymus as well, okay? Your thymus loved it. It's like inflating your thymus. I hate to say it, but your thymus kind of does, oh, I like this. So you got that. If you're worried of or not, it's actually happened. So see what happens with that and let us know, okay?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling something. I can't completely describe it, but
Well, hopefully you're feeling a little lighter. That's, the key.
thank you.
Awesome.
Because that's
Awesome.
well.
Thank you,
Anyway,
Bill.
you received it, Bill. So thank you for being a trooper and being on the call. And I'm glad I was able to share my gift
I
with you. Okay?
did, and we'll send some energy to you for your cough there.
Oh, that's okay. It's funny. I'm over it, but it's just the congestion part. But like I said, it can happen to the best of us. Actually, if I didn't do my own healing, I probably wouldn't have been here today. Let's put it that way. Okay, but
I
thanks,
hear you.
Bill. Thank you for
Awesome.
your good intentions. I so appreciate it.
Thank you, Bill.
Thanks. Have a
Thank you,
great day.
Bill. Bless you. Thank you.
Awesome.
Okay, Gretchen, that was great.
That was great. Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it when guys
Mhm.
join us. All right. Our next and final caller for the day is where did I miss the next person? Kine. Kine, Kine. You are allowed to talk.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hello. Thank you for this
Uh-huh.
opportunity to
Uh-huh.
to speak to you both, and thank you also for coming, even though you have your cough and everything. So
Oh
I
yeah,
appreciate
but it's funny. I'm
Yeah.
okay. I'm just more congested than anything else.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
thank you so much.
Oh, my
Yeah.
pleasure. I wouldn't miss this for the world, but luckily I kind of nursed myself for the last couple days. I mean, I really was on top of this because I knew the call was today. So,
Yeah.
so I was like, "Oh, Dawn, you got to take care of yourself." I'm like, "Okay, I'll do whatever I need to
Yeah.
do." So, thank you for your
Yeah,
your
I'm feeling
compassion.
grateful. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Well, it's funny. It's the body. It's not really my energy. My energy's alive, So it's like, my soul would tell me. My
Yeah.
soul says, "No, you're fine." I'm like, "Okay, fine. I'll just show up. I'm okay. No big deal." So, what
Yeah.
can I do for you, sweetheart? How can I serve you today?
Yeah, for me, I guess it's about energy going up and down. Sometimes I wake up feeling like
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
function. I'm so tired. And other times, it goes back and forth. And it's around the
Yeah.
periods. When I have my periods, before my periods and everything, I feel so weak. And I remember once talking to a doctor telling me, a quantum medicine doctor, whatever
Yeah.
you can call him, and he told me that I have a hypothyroid, something like that. And
Well, I'm going to rebalance.
that
I'm going to rebalance
what's
you
that?
today because I feel to rebalance you right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was saying, yeah, and end of my endocrine system. He also mentioned that. But yeah, I feel better now when it comes to those energy high ups and down. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's something that I'm sometimes struggling with, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and fine tune you. You ready for a good fine tuning?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And what was your lovely name again?
Kine.
Oh, pretty. Kine?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. Let's start with light. I bring in creators, so just stay seated and let me go in and do a good rebalance and reboot for you. Okay.
Okay.
That's what I'm being guided to do. So my soul says, already know. So we're going to go in and go ahead and see how you feel.
All right.
This is going to help with the fluctuation of your energy.
Mm.
So I just cleared off the top of your head. Okay, good. Just kind of clearing off some energy, opening your central channel. Can you feel some energy coming in now?
Yes, in my head, off the top of my head. Really.
Well, it's coming into your lower abdomen right now. It's just kind of streaming in. Bringing more life force to your feet, grounding in your soul's energy. Can you feel that? Well, that's a lot of energy coming into your feet. Going into the thyroid, parathyroid, and thymus. Reboot, regeneration. So be aware of this right now. What's happening? How's that feeling? I'm really doing a big rejuvenation. Good flow coming in. How are you starting to feel?
I feel like I'm in a boat or something.
Okay, cool. Well, you're kind of coming in, but into more of your light is coming into your body. I'm just kind of doing a good rebalancing on you. Did you ever have a jolt to your body, a fall, or anything kind of accident? Kind of it knocked you off a little bit. Your polarities is I kind of felt to work on your polarities as well. So anyway, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Also, your thyroid needed some help. So just receive. Clearing out some trapped emotions. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a lot of energy coming in. So I don't know if you're, everybody feels differently. So I can't put words in your mouth,
Yeah, I was saying that I feel the energy so strongly all the time. All the time I feel it. Even when I'm walking, when I'm really focused, I feel it. And now I'm just receiving it, like I'm just like tingling.
Well, I'm grounding it. I'm grounding it in. To feel it and to actually ground it is a different thing. Plus your thyroid needed a little help. So I helped that too. So let's just see what happens, because these are activations that I'm doing here, and also working on your physicality. It's not just energetic.
And is there something?
I cleared some trapped emotions out of your stomach too, as I did with a lot of the callers. So you might feel a little lighter there.
Yes, because
a lot of sadness left.
I've been feeling some trapped emotion recently in my stomach, actually. Speaking
well,
of
I
that.
just released it. Does it feel a little different?
Yes, and yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because it was a lot of sadness leaving. Yeah.
I can feel some lightness in my stomach. Really.
Well, this is a good activation. I call this a mini activation of my work, but give it some time. I'm working so beyond your mind. You know what I mean? So you hear me woo woo woo. You don't know what's going on, but you received it, and then your body needs time to integrate.
I have one last question. It's not it's just like a yes or no question, I guess. It's is it normal to feel this energy like moving all the time in my hands, everywhere in my body?
Well, it's really healthy. It's really healthy to feel energy, because a lot of us don't feel energy. But the thing is, for you, is you weren't grounding it. Okay, we need to ground our life force. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Your energy
makes sense.
But your energy was bobbing in and out. So what I did was I brought it to planet Earth in your body. Otherwise, it comes and goes.
Yeah.
But it's normal. Yeah. I mean, I have energy in my body. I mean, that's normal. But not everybody feels it. And I don't want someone to think because they don't feel energy that there's something wrong. Because everybody's different.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I was wondering. Because I'm like, wow, it's weird.
No, it's not weird. It's really you. So just be grateful that you can actually feel that, because not all of us can actually feel that. We wish we could. But I kind of sustained it more with you. And then like I said, I did a good thyroid, parathyroid, and thymus reboot, rebalance. So you got a good session for me. And then I cleared out the trapped emotions. And I did that really fast.
Very grateful. Thank you.
I'm glad you're on the call.
Very grateful for.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm here for, to share my gift, and I'm glad that you were here to receive it, but so did other people on the call. So Just thank you, kind. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
And
you.
stay blessed too with your throat. Sending
Oh,
you a
I'm
lot of
good.
love.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's like the after part of a cold where you start just feel like everything is just leaving. So that's where I'm at right now. It's more congestion than anything else, but otherwise I'm fine.
Yeah, I
I'm
hope you
good.
rest too.
Oh, I'm good. Oh God, I got plenty of rest this week. Thank you, kind.
Yes,
I feel
perfect.
fine. I just sound probably not feeling great, but oh well. It's life.
Yeah, thank you very much once
My
again.
pleasure.
And thanks,
Awesome.
Gretchen,
Thank
too.
you.
Let
Thank
it
you.
let us know how you're doing, okay?
Yeah, for
Yes,
sure.
I will definitely. I can
Bless
send a
you.
mail to Gretchen.
Yeah,
Thank
let
you
us know
very
how
much.
you're doing afterwards. Yeah, give it a little
Yeah,
time.
Awesome.
thank
Thanks.
you.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Lots of comments are coming in. Lots of thank you for Dawn.
Yeah.
Thank you for, and hope you feel better, Dawn.
Oh, bless you.
Lots of
Bless everybody. Thank you.
Bill wrote back in. He said, thanks for including me. I got a boost. So
Oh,
awesome.
good.
Thank you. Thank you for that feedback. Dawn, thank you so much. We're going to let you go because we know you
Okay.
need to heal yourself, take care of yourself.
I'm good.
Thank you. I mean, if you wouldn't have told me that you weren't feeling well, I would not have noticed. So your energy is
Oh, good. Yeah. Well,
so,
it's kind of just I'm more nasally than anything else, but everything's good. Everybody.
yeah.
I'm fine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for everybody for joining. I did see a handful of sales come through for sessions with Dawn. So if you do want one of those, make sure you jump on that.
No, they need to do it right away because I'm not going to be doing 6 months out. They're just available in March. Okay.
Yeah.
So they need to
jump
do it
on
right
those
away.
quickly. There's only 10 available. I saw a handful come through as
And they're only in March.
Going. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So also just a reminder, one last time, Thursday, the prices after Thursday, the price will go up and the extra 30 days remote will go away. So if you want that, make sure you jump in quickly on that as well. So I think that's all on my end. Besides the big gratitude and thank you, Dawn, for joining us. So appreciate you.
I love everybody. I love you, Gretchen. You know that. We're like family over here.
Yes, I love you too, Dawn, and I love all you guys for joining. Such a great call. As you heard me at the beginning, this is a topic that is near and dear to my heart. So if you feel like you have these issues, whether or not they are an actual diagnosis for you, jump in. You can see how much is in this package, from thyroid to balancing your sugar to, getting your energy, getting your brain clear. Like there's so much in here.
And inflammation, elimination, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge. And also I just, another shout out to Dawn and giving us these high value programs that we can use throughout our lives at a price point that is affordable. So Dawn, thank you so much for giving that to us. I so appreciate that and so appreciate
my
everything.
pleasure. Yeah, I'm grateful. And guys, I hope everyone receives something and have a beautiful rest of your day. And everybody I work with, if you want to let us know how you're doing, let us know anytime.
Absolutely. All right. The sessions, Sherry, when you go to check out on this program, if you came in late, you may have missed this. You can add on a session to the package. So that's how you can add that. And if you happen to already have bought the program over the weekend, because it did open then, and you missed that part with the session, just email support@fromheartache2joy.com and they can get you that link to add the session on. So, all righty, everyone. Thank you.
Aloha.
Thank you for being here. And Dawn, of course, thank you. So appreciate you and hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week.
Okay, love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for being here.